Say it's Friday, March the 25th, 2022. Say the Bronx, New York is in this bit. Say what's poppin', Pastor? Say let's get it. This 30 minutes of fire. What's happening? Appreciate y'all for joining me. Come on in, come on in. Do not be afraid. This is the midday news, the midday show. That's what we do around here. I am Willie. We appreciate y'all for joining me. Go ahead on, and as we say around here, how you doing? Hashtag STD Friday. This is the day the way you do not be with your significant other. This is the day you be with whoever you done saw inside the gas station or something, or somebody that you done saw like at the hospital or something. We trying to spread this thing around. Do not be afraid to live your best life. Do exactly what you want to do. Stop following other people's morals. As we say out in the community, we try to do what we want to do on a Friday. Ooh, let me go ahead on and get that there. The ATL College Park is in the house. Chi-Town is in the house. The 202 is checking in for the noonday prayer service has started. That's what's up. The 334 to Monkey Town is here. What's happening? Say he's a good daddy as we gonna talk about him. That's what's up. Say Charlotte, North Carolina. Say ready for STD Friday. Say hey Willie, STD Friday. The 801 Salt Lake City, Utah. Back in the month for 30 minutes of Fabby. Watch 283-689. Say Houston is in the building for instructions on destruction. That's what's up. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Say shout out to Scott for the $5 cash out. Say happy early STD Friday, Pastor. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you all. Thank you all for the support that y'all is about to give a player out here in these streets just by looking, as we say sometimes, and by giving. The Lord say give. Amen. The Lord say give. Say I need an anchor girl today, Willie. Oh, say laugh out loud, please. No handsomes. Hey, I'm gonna do my best. Damn it. It wasn't even a thought when I was finding what I need to go ahead on and find, or what I had done synced it, what I need to see to go ahead on and present it to y'all. I wasn't even paying attention to the lovely reporters that we have been being shown out here in these streets. Hey man, I'm slipping on my pivot, but we gonna see what transpires. Say the 318 Shreveport is say I'm at work. Say I'm at work, but I still need that long black chocolate rod of correction. Ow, just don't listen. Don't get suspended. Don't get like your first write-up or your verbal one. Well, here, we don't know. We don't know if we breaking the rules until we get that verbal. Until you get your verbal reprimand, your verbal chastisation. Big word. I ain't in the street don't know if it's a word. God damn it, we gonna use it. Somebody telling you that it's a verb, and the next time it's gonna be a written is what I'm trying to say out here in these streets. The 336 say ready for correction and instructions. What's happening? Appreciate y'all for joining me. Say I made it for a live show from the 757 VA is in the house. That's what's up. Say the boss is watching with me. Tell your boss I say what's happening? How we doing? Go ahead on and subscribe. Do not be afraid. Can I take a sip for the morning? That's what's up. I had to go ahead on and watch whatever was down that was blocking me. Anyway, moving right along. Excuse me. I'm so excited. It is Friday. That's what's up. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you'd like to support a player from the website, click on the Give link. That's where we got the merch at. You can pick up something for you and your lovely children, your side piece, your significant other. The person that you're going to meet today, you can go ahead on and pick them up some too. You know what I'm saying? Just to support a player. If you'd like to see what we call the event videos, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. Listen, I need your support. It is Friday. I need your support. I need you looking. I need you sharing. I need you telling somebody about a player. I need you liking, thumbs up. And we're round here at this show here, we try to get all the likes up over 500. Every show I need to be over 500. That's going to be the only time I talk about these likes and thumbs up. That's what's up. Listen, if you also would like to support the machine, can you, we got a PayPal. We got a link down in the description. We got a Cash App, $. It's on your screen, $. The Willie Williams Show, $ Willie Williams Show. That's Cash App. If you just so happen to happen to having to use Super Chat. If you just need to use it, please don't go over $5 because we don't know. I don't know if I am receiving your donations out here in these streets. If you want to be sure I receive it, Cash App, PayPal. That's for sure coming around here. But that's what's up. If you cannot watch the midday show visually, you can do it hearingly. You can listen to a player from damn it, this is a podcast. We do podcasts too. Please go around to Anchor and or Spotify. I'm still, hopefully, by next weekend, I will be up on Apple iTunes. I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight to get me a spot on Apple iTunes for the people who would like to listen on Apple iTunes. If you're not following me on IG and or Twitter, something is wrong with you out here in these streets. Go ahead on and follow me since you're not following me. At the WW Show. That's what's up. Let's go ahead on and get into it. Listen, first, before we jump off the cliff, shout out to Todd for the $5 cash out. Say best news show in history. Say we always rocking, Pastor. I appreciate the comments. I need them. I need more people supporting the player out here in these streets. But I am blessed, as we say, to have so many people listening. Yeah. Hearingly. I don't know. Listen, somebody look it up in dictionaries to see if I'm on point. I don't know if it is a word. It sounded good. So, sometimes we fail, but sometimes we come up with new stuff just by thinking about what we need to be thinking about. But listen, check on the player. But I got to go on and put this here up on the screen because we have an update. Remember, yesterday we did the show about the young lady, the nice young lady, the beautiful, the cute young 21-year-old who ran over 2 officers and a pedestrian. For some reason, we know the 2 officers' name, but we don't know the pedestrian name. But 3 people was killed. Y'all good educated folk were telling me, Willie, the story is a little bit different than what you is presenting to us. And I was like, oh my God. I'm supposed to have the story so I can deliver it to y'all out here in the street. Chi-Town is in the building. What's happening? Shout out to Man for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Let's go on and get into the update because I asked if y'all have what y'all talking about. If y'all could just show it to me, I'm going to go ahead on and talk about it because I have to do an update. Damn it, we don't do fake news around here. We like to get the whole story. We need the whole story out here in these streets. Shout out to Obadiah for the $5 cash out. Say for the midday 5, that's what's up. I appreciate it. Y'all, let's go on and get into this update. This is an update. Here we go.
You probably heard there's footage of that horrible accident on 95 and the woman charged in the deaths of 3 people. Has been denied bail. More details are surfacing. Steve knows them all. Here's Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, Mike, on the phone with a law enforcement source who told me yesterday state police detectives were here at the home of the Philadelphia Eagles because the stadium had a camera that captured the entire crash.
Like y'all told me, the stadium had a camera and it got the whole thing. You're absolutely correct.
From beginning to end, and it was, quote, crystal clear what you see. And a lot of the details he told me I cannot say on TV because it's so hard to hear. They all said it was so hard to watch. But these troopers were knocked out of their boots with such impact in the southbound lanes. One of the troopers thrown over the median and over all 3 lanes of the northbound side and into the shoulder. One trooper on the video shows some signs of life. That's why people who stopped were trying to do CPR on him to save the life. And we also learned the other crucial detail from another video, from the trooper's SUV dash cam. We now know why they stopped her and for how little time they spent with her.
Here we go.
Jayana Webb was stopped for...
Oh, cute as we say out here, baby, but you on vacation now, baby.
Speeding on 95 just minutes before the deadly crash by the very same troopers she would hit and kill moments later, law enforcement sources say. And the entire stop, sources say, is seen on the police dash camera, was less than 1 minute. Because after they had her license, insurance, and registration of her 2014 Chevrolet Captiva, they had to leave instantly.
First, I just want to stop it right there because yesterday when I read a Chevy Captiva, I was like, I have no idea what a Chevy Captiva is. I had never heard of that vehicle. And especially for it to be a 2014, I was like, well, what is a Captiva? But they keep saying it here, so I guess they're telling the truth. If you can keep repeating stuff, then it becomes true. But
they got what's called a priority call for the man walking in the left lane after several 911 calls about him. So they left her quickly with a warning to slow down.
With a warning to slow down. Now listen, remember the lawyer trying to fight for the case to try to she need to be out while she wait on her trial. Remember, she's never had a problem. That's what the lawyer was saying. And you just have to think one mistake could destroy her for the rest of her life. Remember how he was like real adamant, or like being like real harsh. I'm looking for another word, but don't judge me. He was being real sincere. But big word I hear in the script. I think that was wrong too. But we gonna move right along. Don't judge me. Remember that. Here you go.
Sources point out, incredibly, Diana Webb's last tweet at 12:47 a.m. Monday.
Okay.
Why the cop pull me? Say I'm doing 110 in a 50.
Why the cop pulled me? I'm doing 110 in the 50. Well, now we kind of can believe that you was doing 110 in the 50. Listen, typically, not all the time that state troopers are correct. But listen, if a state trooper pull you over, typically they got all the evidence they need. I'm just trying to say, typically, when they pull you over, they got you. And that's what it is. Shout out to Debbie for the $1.99 super chat. Say, Trooper Two's wife is in here with me now. Oh, what's happening? How y'all doing? Appreciate you for being here.
Why the cop pull me? Say I'm doing 110 in a 50. She was back driving at a high rate of speed just 10 minutes later.
10 minutes later.
State police said, and as we reported first Monday, double the legal .08 blood alcohol driving limit when tested after the crash.
Damn, look at it. She knocked the officers out of their boots. Out of their boots.
And sadly, she and everyone else learned her January tweet that she is the best drunk driver ever.
Look at your screen. And for the people that's on podcast, this is her other tweet. I shouldn't have stopped it there, but my bad.
Alcohol driving limit when tested after the crash. And sadly, she and everyone else learned her January tweet that she is the best drunk driver ever.
Shout out to Sosa for the $1.99 super chat. Say state troopers give you a pass. That don't happen. I'm trying to take, whenever I've ever been pulled over by a state trooper, typically it's a ticket. I don't think I ever been pulled over by a state trooper and didn't get a ticket. Because a lot of times state troopers don't waste their time. They really don't waste their time, like if they don't got a case, because you know they got to go to court. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular officers, they be playing and all that fly stuff right there. So maybe sometimes they will fumble the ball, but state troopers, they typically don't fumble the ball. But sometimes we fall short of glory. It is what it is. Her lawyer. Remember her lawyer? She's not a threat to society. If you put a bracelet on her, if you put the anklet on her, she'll be all right. Just back in January, if you ask me, I love how she wrote it. If you ask me, I'm the best drunk driver ever. We can go back to speaking, to telling the younger folk that everything should not be posted out here in these streets, because sometimes what you say out your mouth, what you type in text and put on the internet is technically saying that out of your mouth. So what we put on social media and all that fly stuff right there, we is speaking it. Typically, it never goes away. So she told on herself. Now, she is not the only one who's ever had this thought. Because a lot of us believe I can drink all night and still drive home. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at this right here. I got it.
Would show how horribly wrong that tweet would turn out to be just 9 weeks later.
Well, she just messed up one time. Shout out to Sosa for the $1.99 super chat. Say her lawyer was so adamant. Big word. I hear the scream. Daddy, I was fishing at the time. My mind really wasn't. Don't even worry about it. I sure enough appreciate that right there. Listen, I'm not the only one out here that's educated. See, what makes you educated is when you can help somebody else when they lacking, and you can throw them a line. You know what I'm saying? You can help somebody else out. Shout out to Debbie for the $4.99 super chat. Say Trooper 2 followed her home. Then she came back out and killed him. She was crying at the scene, begging God for it not to be him. Whoa. Trooper 2. Oh, wow. This is deep. Y'all keep informing me. Appreciate that. What is this damn?
So more than double the legal blood alcohol content limit, and maybe more than double the speed limit. That's how the impact is, and they can measure it by looking at the car and the space and time. And we also learned one other thing, that the first of the 2 funerals for the 2 troopers, Martin Mack, will be held 1 week from this morning near his home, St. Michael the Archangel Church in Tullytown, not in the home parish, St. Mark's in Bristol, because St. Michael's can hold 2,000 people, and they're going to need a church that could hold 5,000 likely from the turnout of police from across the country and Canada. And the others,
they got a spot that can hold 2,000, but they need 5,000 because all of the support from all across the country and Canada is going to come down and I can't even think to show their or give their condolences to fallen officers. They always do. A lot of officers who pass in the line of duty, other officers all from all across the country will show up to the funerals to show their support. That's what's up. Shout out to Quincy Hayes for the $2 cash out. He say for the wife in the room, we don't pretend to care. Not around here.
That thing I heard, a lot of the detectives went to console his widow, and she was so angry over the loss of her husband and the way it happened. It was hard to even console her. She was very, very angry, and you can understand that. Angry and just unbelievable about the loss, you can bet. But just awful all around. The more details we learn, the more.
I just want to say that I respect the officer's widow. She ain't playing around with that soft spoken and just sitting back and just cry. I just need hugs and stuff. Thank you all for coming. I'm mad than the motherfucker out here in these streets. I wish a bitch die. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is that argument at? Like, when is the last time you saw somebody who done lost a loved one and then they snap out here in the street? I be waiting for that because that's real life to me. People trying to hold it together because other people is around. People trying to hold it together because maybe the media is out here and all that. So shout out to her for snapping out here. All the people coming around, which is a good thing for people coming around showing the condolences and all that there, because a lot of those people even lost loved ones in the past also. So that's why, like, a lot of times they do understand. They really do understand the loss of life when it comes down to law enforcement. Shout out to Sosa for the $1.99 super chat. Say they gonna bake Shawty a cake. Say she predisposed now. She better watch out. She better not cry. Look.
Very angry, and you can understand that. Angry and just unbelievable about the loss, you can bet. But just awful all around. The more details we learn.
Yeah. She is a widow that don't want to hear that shit. It's going to be okay. We going to pray for you. The Lord got it. We gonna make it through. Nobody want to hear that sucker shit. Listen, when y'all trying to give people condolences and all that fly shit right there, the fuck? When y'all trying to give people condolences and all of that stuff right there, watch your mouth. I know. Typically, we just go on and say what we think we should say because really there is no words for us to say. A lot of y'all really don't understand that. See, but I have been to multiple funerals, experienced multiple deaths over the years. I got tired of going to funerals. You know what I'm saying? But you start to learn you should just hush. If you're going to give someone a hug, hug them. If you just want to show your presence, just show your presence. All that, it's going to be okay. No, it's not going to be okay. To you, once time passed, you may think shit okay. But to that person who just lost someone very, very close to them, it might not never get okay. Or it might not never be okay. Shout out to Maurice for the $2 cash out. Say she is fried extra crispy. Whoa. Oh, yeah. That baby ain't finna jump. That baby is not finna leave. She gonna stay at the resort. Remember, we gave her 10 to 10. We gave her 10 to 10. Moving right along. I appreciate all y'all for being around here, man. I really, really do. I love the support. We all know it's Friday. Say STD Friday. Go raw or go home, as we do out here in these streets. That's what's up. Let me make sure I grab that. Bam, bam, bam. Let me grab that. Oh, well, we can go ahead on and jump on into this right here real quick. Listen, to all of us good parents, because we are good parents. Listen, as long as we produce the kids and keep like a roof over their head and like feed them every now and then, we will continue to be good parents. Shout out to Prophet Made for the $3 cash out. Say ran out the store with all the condoms. Say STD Friday, do not pick up no contraceptive. It is against the law. On Friday is a felony. Shout out to Gary for the $2 super chat. Say STD Friday. Say, Will, I'm on a mission. Listen, complete your mission. Do that right there. Shout out to Salsa for the $1.99 super chat. Say it's no consolation. Don't ask, are you okay? Just shh. Y'all just don't say nothing to people. Don't do it. But people, they typically try to hold it together. That's why they don't be snapping. But again, shout out to that to the widow. She ain't even care. She was really her. And a lot of times that goes to show how much you love that person. She really, really loved her husband. That gonna be okay? Oh, we got the person. All that. Damn it, is she dead? Is she dead? Care nothing about you arresting the pit. Is she dead? I like her. Listen, moving right along. I think this is in the Bronx. Well, we know it's in New York because they got a subway, as they say, out here in the street. Y'all pay attention. Talk to your children, or if you don't want to, don't talk to them. Here you go.
A 14-year-old boy could not protect himself from this. The punches and kicks kept coming, and all he could do was curl up in a ball until it was over. Then he called his mother.
And he said, Mommy, I was scared for my life. You know, I was crying when he told me.
The teen's mother did not want her face on camera, but she tells Pix 11 News last week her son was on his way home from his East New York school. He normally takes the C train, but never made it to the platform.
Shout out to everybody who know where the C train at. I think that's in Brooklyn, as they saying. Go ahead.
Out of nowhere, one of his attackers approached him.
One of them came to him and asked him, do you know Christopher? And he said, no, I don't know them. And they started beating him.
The entire time, one of the attackers was also recording. At one point, he turned the camera on himself. Sources tell us to narrate what was going on.
Shout out to the youths. Shout out to the youth to recording their actions, recording their misdemeanors and felonies and stuff like that, and uploading it so we can actually see. Cause just by him showing his face, the only thing the officers need to know is who he is, and then he's gonna tell on the rest of them. So it's easy.
Police say the video was also posted on social media, and that's not all. The video was shared by thousands of people.
Somebody in his class sent a video to him, and the person told him that they find the video on Snapchat. They think it's a joke.
This mom says her...
It is mama, listen. It is a joke, baby. They do everything for the internet. Nowadays, they're not just doing things for clout in the neighborhood. They're doing things for the country. This is what they do. Shout out to Sosa for the $1.99 super chat. Say Willie, he taking them big boy joints.
Son has never seen his attackers.
See, he's swinging from way back here.
And what happened to him could have happened to any teen riding the subway.
It's a good kid. He will give whatever he has to anybody. He has a big bump here. He has pain, in his neck. But so far, he's doing fine.
Wow.
The mother is also questioning tonight where were the officers that were supposed to be patrolling that train station. She says that her son went back to school the next day, even in bad shape like that, and police need your help finding the teens.
He done got jumped on and went right back for his education. Shout out to Debbie for the $4.99 super chat. Say we have a female officer who started dating the drug lord. They killed her in the driveway. A rival gang trying to kill him. Say lost her job and her life. Got to be more careful. Shout out to the officer. Shout out to the officer who dated a drug lord. That sure enough know how to pick him sometimes. And shout out to Nicole. Listen, we wasn't paying attention to the news anchors out here in the street. Tell Nicole what's happening. We watching you, baby.
Beating that mother's son. If you have any information on their whereabouts, call Crime Stoppers. The number's 800-577-TIPS. For that
800-577-TIPS. Y'all like to tell on their the youngins out in the community. Please help out law enforcement because they is running around here playing around with people, recording and putting it up on the internet. That's what's up. Shout out to Wang Wang. I hope I got that right. For the $10 cash out, say the best news anchor in town. Say, hey, sugar, hey, now I appreciate you for being here, around here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I need your support. I need your support. I need your support. Wait a minute. What the hell? Well, since we in the Bronx, let me keep you in New York. Again, maybe you want to talk to your children, maybe you don't. But just be a good parent and just house them and feed them every now and then. Let me go ahead on and put this here up on the screen so y'all can see exactly what had to transpire out there. They say a 13-year-old girl was beaten and shoes was taken. They took her shoes. Hold on, watch it. What kind of shoes she had on, y'all? Come on, help me out. Y'all tell me what kind of shoes she had on out here for them to beat up and take the shoes.
Afternoon, this video is really hard to watch. The NYPD is trying to find the three people in this video here. They say two guys and a girl kicked and punched that victim in the face and stomach in the Norwood section. News 4's Mark Santia is there live with new reaction actually from the victim and her mother, Mark.
Shout out to Rakia. I think I got it correct. I appreciate for the $10 donation through the PayPal. Thank you.
Yeah, and right now, Natalie, detectives are looking for at least 3 people who left a 13-year-old girl bruised, battered, and traumatized.
Let's see if she went back to school the next day.
The violent attack is upsetting to watch, but this mom wants you to see what this group did to her.
You say Shacks, Vans, Timbs, British Knights, Pro Kids. You say not the Shacks. Yeah. Because we're trying to figure out what type of shoe she had on for them to beat her and take her shoes. Say the new Soldier Boy shoes. Yeah, the dude from TMZ, he didn't even want none of them. Go ahead.
13-year-old daughter.
It was just not right.
Look at them. They just sit. They beating on the 13-year-old right there.
Wants you to see what this group did to her 13-year-old
Look at
daughter.
It was just not right.
Bam, 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 bam.
No one helped her. No adult helped her at all.
Nope.
Everyone was with their cell phone out.
Witnesses were
As they should be. Listen. I understand what happened to your child. Say the Reebok pumps. Jordans, that's what's up. Listen, you say that everybody just pull their phones out. It's 2022, baby. That's what we supposed to do out here. It's nothing wrong for not getting involved. Don't let nobody pressure you. Say definitely Jordans. Say some red bottoms. It's kids.
Recording with their smartphones. One even applauding.
Watch it.
The 13-year-old victim says she was pepper sprayed, kicked, punched, even smashed with a half-gallon of milk. And
Somebody, do y'all see that she is being beat with a half a gallon of milk? Which one of you babies walking around here with a half gallon of milk whooping people with?
applauding. The 13
You need 22 months. You need to do 22 months on a resort with a half gallon of milk. Do you know how expensive milk is? And if you were to bust the bottle, if you were to bust the bottle open, you would have lost all the milk.
13-year-old victim says she was pepper sprayed, kicked, punched, even smashed with a half-gallon of
Look
milk.
at it.
And look at this guy, who even ran down the block just to hit her while she was on the ground.
Let me. Shout out to Dwight for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And if anybody else like to become a member, we got the join button down there. I do understand if you're on Apple and you can't do it from your phone. I do get it. You have to wait till you get to a laptop and or your desktop. Something at home. Just join the player. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to One Wayne. For the $2 cash out, say it's like 1-1. Oh, snap. Say it's like 1-1 just spelt different. Oh, I appreciate that right there. Shout out to 1-1. I got it right that time. It's just spelt different. All right, cool. Watch it, y'all.
Bruise on my face here.
Do y'all understand that a player came out the crowd and just ran up on the kid? Watch it.
Punched, even smashed with
Watch
a
it.
half-gallon of milk. And look at this guy, who even ran down the block just to hit her while she was on the ground.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. As we say, what did she do? Somebody will say she did nothing. I do not believe this 13-year-old was jumped on. And she did not do nothing. There's passerbyers jumping her, kicking her.
I had a bruise on my face here. I had something like on my arm.
See how soft-spoken and all that good stuff? Watch it.
I had bruises on my leg right here. My head was hurting here because she was trying to hit my head on the concrete. And I was trying to block her from hitting my head from on the floor.
Speaking through tears with her mom by her side.
You're gonna be okay.
The 13-year-old says she went to the grocery store near 194th and Valentine last week, but she doesn't know why the group attacked. They stole her $300 sneakers.
They stole her $300 sneakers. She's a 13-year-old. Why is those J's $300? I'm pretty sure she wear under like a size 8. Or is she like wearing like an 11? Because I thought them to be like in my size would probably be like 3 and some change. And I'm a 14 wide. Wow. $300 for those Jordans. Shout out to Deuce on 2 Wheels for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let me bag it up to right here. Look. She's like a small, little innocent. And she could be. Small, little, innocent 13-year-old girl who doesn't get into anything. Say them Jordan 11s for the win. Yeah, look at her.
13-year-old says
she look all peaceful and calm, like she don't do nothing wrong.
She went to the grocery store near 194th and Valentine last week, but she doesn't know why the group attacked. They stole her $300 sneakers, a Christmas gift, and hung them off a light pole near the attack.
They didn't even steal them. to wear them and or sell them to someone else. It looked like her foot big. It looked like her foot big. She might be a 10 in girls. She might be a 10 at the age of 13. She might do wear a 10. Say that house is not paying $3,000 for no shoes. Say $3,000.
Victim is afraid to go outside.
It's boring being in the house, but
shout out to Gary Graves for becoming a member. I appreciate that right there.
for safety, you know, I gotta stay in the house because you never know if I go outside. I gotta look behind my back, and then you never know, something can happen.
You gotta watch 12-3-16-09 is what she's trying to tell you. She don't want to go outside because you're gonna have to watch her back. Obviously, you should have been watching your back, baby. But listen, that's called watching 12-3-16-09, and you have been schooled now. No matter where you go from that day forward, you will be watching 12-3-16-09. I know she sound like she's like real humble. Me personally, I don't think them folks just jumped on her for nothing.
So that's why I haven't been to school.
But it is possible. It's possible that she didn't do nothing. But hell, if she didn't do nothing, let me tell you what she did. She was in the store. That was enough.
With the suspects still on the loose and because of this attack, Mom tells us they're looking to move out of New York City. We're live in the Norwood section of...
Oh, now you want to move. Now you want to move out of a place to where it's always been something going on. Other children have been jumped on and everything. And this why I say we don't care, we play too much. This is why I say I don't pretend to care. And a lot of people really don't pretend to care no more. But until it hits your doorstep, we really don't care. We really don't. But now they done jumped on yours. It's time to go now. Listen, we have to try our best to keep the children that we love safe. We have to get them out of these violent, nice upscale communities. We really do. I know. You love the community. Cute. It's real cute. But your kids got to come up in the community that you love. And obviously the community done changed just a tad bit since you was little. Shout out to Gary for the $2 super chat. Say, hit that like, people. I appreciate that right there. Say, in $300 shoes, say she should have turned the flojo. I just don't understand why we is buying our children. Well, I do understand. It's peer pressure for the parents. Parents is being peer pressured by the youths. That's what's going on out here in these streets. Can I take y'all to my old stomping ground? Since you're here and since you said yeah. Let me take you down to a place called Goulds, where I'm from. That's Dade County. That's the state of Florida. My state, stay your ground state, bust up, go home state. Please don't run up with fit for our life state. But Goulds, Florida, is where this pimping from. And some has transpired with law enforcement out there by the purple stove. Here we go.
Hey! 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 Get his ass!
That is video you will only see right here on Local 10. Officers punching a man on the ground during a rough takedown.
Now we're learning more about the suspect who's involved in this violent incident. Let's get right to Local 10's
That hairstyle,
live
baby.
in Southwest Miami-Dade all morning, getting the very latest details on what happened here. Parker.
Say now, Willie, if everybody moved out of the upscale community, we wouldn't have no more Willie Williams show. Y'all stay where you live at. Stay exactly where you live at. That's a good point.
Eric, good morning. This happening in the Goulds neighborhood of Southwest
Goulds,
Miami.
baby.
People recording on their cell phones as 4 people are arrested.
Ooh! Oh, he's punching him.
Police.
Hey! Hey!
and resisting by the main man
Resisting, though.
trying to arrest.
Literally, like, just kept hitting him,
I think I know her.
The chaotic situation happening early Friday morning outside a hair salon along Alapata Road and Southwest 224 Street.
224.
Witnesses say police pulled up on the man you see on the ground, identified as Javaris Swanson. They say he is a convicted felon who is armed.
Javon, what you doing, playboy? You a convicted felon with a firearm, pimping? Dang, what you supposed to be doing?
Swanson seen refusing to cooperate as people are screaming and cussing at police as they're trying to get control of the situation.
Get away! You get away!
According to witnesses, the man who owns the building and his son were caught up in this.
They got Rowan. Damn it, what's the owner name? Because I know him good. Romero. Damn it, it's something.
Something happened and police are seen throwing hands at them as well.
Our Arab brothers out here in these streets.
Four
That's what's
people in
up.
all were handcuffed
Ooh,
and
get
taken
your
to jail.
beat.
It's crazy, man. It's just too much, man. I don't know how to deal with it. I can't even think right, man.
That's what Swanson's brother had to say about this.
Say, Willie, you got the juice? Now I'm trying to keep it. That's what's up.
Situation. He did not want to go on camera and show his face, but he did give us this video from a few months ago that shows his brother Javaris wrestling with police.
Javaris. They've been trying to listen. You was wrestling with the police and what?
We're told he got away that time, but this
He got away. When you wrestle with police, when you put them on the run and they know who you are, when they catch up with you, you going to the resort. You should just understand that you going down there to get your Instagram photo taken. You going down there, believe that.
he ended up going to jail.
Got to be more careful.
And this morning, Miami-Dade police releasing a statement that says, quote, the Miami-Dade Police Department is aware of an incident that occurred overnight in our South District where our officers were involved in a physical confrontation with an armed convicted felon. During this incident, a total of 4 individuals were arrested and 3 firearms were seized. In our continued efforts for full transparency, we immediately initiated an internal affairs investigation into the matter with our Professional Compliance Bureau. The officers involved have been reassigned to administrative duties. We will continually evaluate this case as the internal affairs process continues. And this morning we are still waiting to get the name.
They done moved the officers around for tussling and hitting a civilian by mistake on purpose. They didn't mean to it, but when you resist, you tend to get hit on, you tend to get chastised. That's what happens.
Of everyone that is involved in the situation that was arrested and the charges they are facing. We are live in Southwest Miami-Dade. I'm Parker Branton, Local 10 News.
Typically the ones who had felonies and a firearm, typically you have no case. But if you got a good lawyer who still want to argue, you can argue that my client was violated by law enforcement. Shout out to Act Fit by a Bus. Marvin, I can't pronounce all them words. Damn it, I'm gonna try it later. Thank you for the $2.50 super chat. Say he lucky that he didn't go to the upper room. I'm trying to tell you something. Yeah, listen. Convicted felon with a firearm. It's a lose-lose. It is a lose-lose. But players, if you do not want to get beat on, if you do not want to be chastised by law enforcement, just comply. It's simple. I do understand a lot of y'all do not want to go to the resort. A lot of y'all be on y'all way to your little la-la house or something, or you trying to go to the house or something. Or you trying to go to work, something like that, and you're just not ready. You just not ready to go down to the resort. I get it. So in my mind, you just got to be ready for everything. Because you never know what's going to transpire. Oh, we got a quick update. We have another update. Let me go ahead on and play this update right here because we have been waiting to see what has been going on with our American citizen over there in Russia. What's been going on? Here we go.
An update now on WNBA star Brittany Griner. U.S. officials finally got to meet with her for the first time since she was detained at a Russian airport for allegedly having cannabis in her bags. Until now, the State Department has maintained that Russian authorities have not granted timely access to Griner as required by international law.
In our minds, it is our expectation that this not be a one-off visit. Again, we want timely, consistent access to American detainees in Russia, including those in pretrial detention.
A U.S. Embassy official in Moscow says Griner is in good condition and in pretty good spirits. She is one of at least 3 Americans currently in Russian custody.
That's what's up. So they say she's good, she's great, and they're going to keep checking on her. You know what I'm saying? And this should be a lesson learned. You say, it's your right to have a firearm if you want. Oh, yeah. Believe in me. You can do what you want to do. You can do what you want to do with and without a felony. Feel free. Feel free. Don't let nobody control your life. You can do exactly what you want to do. I promise you, you can. Do not be afraid to live your best life. Hold up. Bam, bam, bam. I got those. Bam, 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 out the way. How y'all feeling? Is everybody okay? Is everybody doing great? That's what's up. Oh. All right, bam. So I got to. Oh, yeah, listen. Should I do? Yeah. This one, right. Because we about to come up to the main event. Oh, yeah, this one. I got to talk to the youths. Well, not even the, well, yeah. The youths. And a lot of people that's under 40 because they do got 20-year-olds out in the street. They do got 30-year-olds who is a part of what I'm about to show you. Sometimes things go wrong even though we're trying to have fun. They say a driver who had done ran over somebody done turned himself in. Here we go.
The driver accused of doing donuts on a Manhattan street and then running over a bystander has turned himself into police and is now facing charges. Antoine Lewis is live now at the 1st Precinct and Lower Manhattan where that suspect was just walked. Antoine.
Watch what he did, though.
That walk happening literally within 15 minutes, about 15 minutes ago, not quite 20. Take a look.
I'm all right. I'm doing good, y'all. Appreciate it.
And this again, 22-year-old Tyler Greer. Police said he is from Piscataway, New Jersey. You hear us asking questions, trying to get him to make a comment. He said nothing as he was getting into that car. Now, let's tell you what happened. This happened on Saturday around midnight near Van Dam and Greenwich Streets. The driver, again, Tyler Greer, of this red car was doing donuts in the middle of the street, and the victim was recording it with his phone. Police said that the victim fell into the roadway and that Greer ran over him and then took off. Now, that victim has been identified as 23-year-old Christopher Brito. Paramedics took him to Bellevue with a skull fracture, brain injury, and body trauma.
A skull fracture, brain injury, and body trauma or trouble. He got to GoFundMe. The one who slipped and fell in front of the vehicle.
His family has set up a GoFundMe page, and at last check, police say that he remains in critical condition. Now, a little bit more.
Right there. See that right there? The one driving the car didn't cause the problem. Well, let me go ahead and take that back. Because y'all be tearing up the streets with your little tie marks and shit, you is the problem. But in this situation here, by him having to turn himself in, it's because he gonna slip and fall in front of the vehicle.
About Tyler Greer, he did turn himself into authorities this afternoon, again,
Look
here
at
the 1st Precinct, and he is facing, Lord, from what we're understanding, 4 charges, and just going to run those down.
He ran him clean over. Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he did.
For you right now, from what police are telling us, they include assault, leaving the scene of an accident, reckless endangerment, as well as reckless driving. He is now on his way to central booking. Again, this is the very latest, all going down within the last 15 minutes.
Listen. Okay. He was charged with all of this right here, right? Reckless endangerment. Watch this.
Leaving the scene of an accident, reckless endangerment, as well as reckless driving. He is now.
They really gonna get you on leaving the scene of an accident like that. That is like, in my mind, I think that's gonna be like the biggest charge. But what helped you in the situation is you turned yourself in. You didn't make law enforcement put in all like 22 hours and 40 hours and 110 hours. Shout out to Jussie. You turned yourself in. So that's going to look good in front of the judge, and hell, they might just give you probation, player. You know what I'm saying? They might. Hold on. Oh, geez. Yep. Get it out. Get it out.
Booking. Again, this is the very latest, all going down within the last 15 minutes.
That's what's up. That's all they got. That's all they got. Because I know so many people, they show up to these, I think they call street closers or something. It's called something where they close down the streets. They close down the intersections to do their circles in the streets. And people have a good time because of that. Circles in the streets, as expensive as tires are. They get a whole crowd for doing circles in the street. I just got to keep telling y'all that circles in the street. That grown folk is out there with a camera watching them go round and round. Well, hell, I can't really say that because people watch NASCAR. That's what's up. Say Miami is good for doing that. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Listen, moving right along, let's go on and get into this one right here. And then we're going to get into the main event. They say Governor Lee visits a grocery store. I don't. All right, he got to eat. Here we go.
Today, Governor Bill Lee made a pit stop here in Covington at Nafe's Cash Saver. Now, he's proposing a 30-day suspension on grocery tax. According to his office, this will include items like canned goods, vegetable oil, juices for the family, and even produce. Now, his office says this will help Tennessee families save on essentials as the country suffers from inflation.
There is law in place in this state that determines what is taxed at a grocery level and what is not, that what is bought at a grocery store that is not actual groceries. So there's detail about that, and we can distribute that detail. But it is what currently is taxed as groceries in our state. Those are the items that will have no tax, state or local.
That's what's up.
Tennessee residents, they need that relief from this inflation, but it's not free. It doesn't go without a cost.
The governor's proposal will be included.
It should go without a cost because the taxes, they shouldn't be there anyway. But I'll let her keep talking.
In the 2022-2023 budget amendment that's set to be delivered next week. Now reporting in Covington, Bria Jones, WREG News, Channel 3.
Do y'all understand what the gas tax is and or the food tax is? A food tax is they taxing you. Listen, it's a double tax. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong. They tax you. You tax on the food plus you got sales tax. Am I right? Can somebody tell me if I'm right or not? Shout out to Gary for the $2 super chat. Say they wrong having her report on food issues. I knew somebody was gonna point it out. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop being honest out here in these streets. Don't do the baby like that. Just saying. I think that's what these taxes are. You tax on the product, but then you're going to have to pay sales tax. Like gas. Gas have like the state tax like some cents, 6 cents, 7 cents on the sale, but then they add the 50 cents like in California or something like that, so it take the gas up higher, and plus you're paying the tax on getting gas anyway. Say it goes with the cost.
That what is bought at a grocery
store? Yeah, because y'all don't get what y'all been taking from the people. The taxes shouldn't even be there. Well, hey, whoa. Where does the tax go?
Store that is not actual groceries. So there's detail about that, and we can distribute that detail. But it is what currently is taxed as groceries in our state. Those are the items that will have no tax, state or local.
Tennessee residents, They need that relief from this inflation, but it's not free. It doesn't go without a cost.
We need that relief, but it ain't free. It ain't free.
The governor's proposal will be included in the 2022-2023 budget amendment that's set to be delivered next week. Now reporting in Covington, Bria Jones, WREG News, Channel 3.
I think that's how it work out here in these streets. But capitalism, capitalism, capitalism. We love it around here. That's what's up. Say shout out the idea. Ada. I think I got it right. My bad if I got it wrong. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Listen, let's go on and get into the main event so I can let y'all get back to your job. Shout out to people who was on lunch break from 12 o'clock, 12:30. Shout out to the people who came on lunch at 12:30 and got to be off by 1 o'clock. Shout out to the people who got an hour lunch break. Shout out to the people who just took their hour lunch break at 12:30 and they can ride this thing on out. I appreciate y'all. Yes, I do. I do not take y'all for granted, and I just hope that y'all enjoy what I do around here in these streets. Let me go ahead on and take it to Decatur. Shout out to Gary for the $2 super chat. Say she real big though, Willie. That baby working on it. Don't worry. Damn it, she working on it. She doing a lot of walking and shit. You know what I'm saying. As long as you working on it, it should be all right. Let's go on and get to the main event. A mother of three. A mother of three is recovering after being shot by her baby daddy. Shout out to Carlonda for the $2 cash up. I appreciate that right there. Y'all, let's go on and get into it. Here we go. Look. Listen.
136 Georgians killed because of family violence in 2020. That's the latest data from the Georgia Commission on Family Violence.
That's family violence. Now we got the numbers. I got to write that down.
136 Georgians killed because of family violence in 2020. That's the latest data from the Georgia Commission on Family Violence. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ron Jones.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. This week alone, we have reported the deaths of several women at the hands of their significant others.
Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear that? We have been reporting several weeks. I've been trying to tell you, babies, watch 23-689 for several weeks of these babies losing their life by their significant other, the one that they picked. Don't get it twisted. The one they picked. Remember that.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ron Jones.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. This week alone, we have reported the deaths of several women at the hands of their significant others. And right now, a Metro Atlanta woman is fighting her way through recovery after her partner shot her in the head before turning that gun on himself.
Yeah, let's get straight to Hope Ford. She's live right now in Grady after speaking exclusively to this woman's family. Hope?
He shot her and shot himself. He did not wait until she had done transpired. Then he popped himself. Shout out to Passion for the $2 cash out. Say on the big screen in the break room in Cali. What's ham, Cali? I appreciate y'all for watching the player right now. Here we go.
Yeah, that's right. And she has been here since February 2nd. Tonight, they finally moved her to a rehabilitation center so that she can begin that part of the recovery process. Her mom tells me she hasn't asked her daughter if she remembers that night, but her mom remembers because she was there. Phones have replaced most scrapbooks, and just like any mom, LaTanya Porter has plenty of pictures on hers of her baby.
There is my beautiful girl. That is my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl.
Her girl.
Hey, baby. Hey, sugar. Hope you recover well.
Paris, who herself is a mom of three.
Paris is a mom of three, as we say out here in the street. Now, typically, we would call her a single mother, but she's with the baby daddy.
Mom and her family.
What's up?
Paris's family forever changed around midnight in early February.
A lot of people don't know that we were in the house, me and the kids.
LaTanya remembers hearing her daughter's longtime boyfriend, the father of Paris's children, arguing and out.
The father of all her children. Good girl. That's what's up. You had the same baby daddy. Shout out to Karima for the $11 cash app. Say, love you back. I appreciate that right there. Here we go.
I heard pow. I ran out my bedroom because their room was like across from mine.
Latanya confronted him, saw a gun, and grabbed her grandkids and ran next door. A few minutes later, she heard another gunshot.
I still smell it. I still smell that gun smell. I'll never, ever forget that smell as long as I live.
Paris survived. Her boyfriend did not. Latanya's now taking care of her grandkids, and their school system is too, helping them with gas cards, food, clothes.
We had to leave with what we had on. I had on a shirt and a sock and some socks.
And every day, Latanya goes to Grady, watching her daughter get stronger, start talking.
She knows her name now. She knows who I am. She knows she has 3 kids. When I say this young lady has come a long way, she has come. I'm in awe.
In awe of Paris's beauty and newfound strength, and in awe of what they all survived that night.
This has been a journey I wouldn't wish on anybody.
And Latanya says that she never really saw any signs of domestic abuse until Paris decided to end the nearly 15-year-long relationship. That's when Latanya says that things started to change, and she heard name-calling, possessiveness, and saw anger in her daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah, that's...
Boy, when I tell you I don't be wrong.
It's a tough situation. So, Hope, you said that they ran out with what they had. How is Latanya adjusting now raising her grandkids?
Well, Fulton County Schools is helping the family, as you saw with some of the things that...
Shout out to Tanisha for the $5 super chat. Say, yes, it's good to have the same dad, but after 3 kids, why not a wife? Just asking.
They were able to give them with gas cards and clothes and things like that. There's also a fundraiser that the family has started in order to help cover those medical costs and, of course, cover taking care of those 3 grandchildren. All that information is on our website.
Okay, hope for it for us tonight. Thank you.
Didn't I have been telling y'all a long, long time ago, in case you're new here, I am Willie Williams. In case you're new here, I am Willie Williams. And I've been the one who's been saying for the longest, there's someone who wants to separate and the other one does not want to separate. Somebody want to leave the relationship, the other one don't want to leave. It is super rare that both parties want to separate. That's super like 1 in like a trillion.
136 Georgians killed because of family violence in 2020.
Domestic love relationships. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the latest data from the Georgia Commission on Family Violence. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ron Jones.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. This week alone, we have reported the deaths of several women at the hands of their significant others.
Oh, shout out to the cutie on the camera. Listen, I'm bringing y'all some nice, beautiful women out here and handsome players out here for you ladies out here who is doing their little news broadcast.
Right now, a Metro Atlanta woman is fighting her way through recovery after her partner shot her in the head before turning that gun on himself.
Yeah,
Listen. And a lot of times we do believe when we shoot somebody in the head, the cranium, that's automatic death, and it's not. Hell, you can try to kill yourself and live. Shout out to everybody who have attempted to take themselves off Earth. Attempted, I say, and didn't make it. Give yourself a pat on the back for failing. Go
Straight
ahead.
to Hope Ford. She's live right now in Grady after speaking exclusively to this woman's family. Hope?
Yeah, that's right. And she has been here since February 2nd. Tonight, they finally moved her to a rehabilitation center so that she can begin that part of the recovery process. Her mom...
Yeah, listen. This is for everybody. Like it just wrote right there, 15 years. It's hard to throw away, boy. Listen, a lot of y'all relationships do not go past 3 years. To be with somebody 15 years, you know how they bathroom smell. You know how stank they be. You know how stank their breath feels. You know everything bad about that person. You know the person. Kind of sort like you know the things that the public don't know about that person. And to separate it and to let somebody else get that person is a problem to me. Shout out to Ginger for the $1.99 cash out. Say shout out to domestic love. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that right now.
She tells me she hasn't asked her daughter if she remembers that night, but her mom remembers because she was there. Phones have replaced most scrapbooks. And just like any mom, LaTanya Porter has plenty of pictures on hers of her baby.
Her daughter suffered a brain injury. Do y'all know how much therapy is going to be needed? It may be years before she can start talking properly. It may be years before she can go to the restroom on her own, or feeding herself, or getting up, walking. This is years. This ain't, in 2-3 months, she'll bounce right back.
There is my beautiful girl. That is my beautiful, beautiful.
Say you've been with your wife for 8 years. Listen, separating after 8 is a problem. It is a people you will snap. You done been with somebody that long and they talking about, you know what? It ain't working out for me. Well, okay, it ain't working out for you. Pop. It's
beautiful girl.
Her girl, Paris, who herself is a mom of 3.
They're her mom and her family girl.
Paris's family forever changed around midnight in early February.
Now, she had a family. Her, the baby daddy, and the 3 children. So I like where they say family there, because it was family, and her family's life changed. Yes, the baby daddy gone, she in the hospital, grandma got to take care of the kids.
People don't know that we were in the house, me and the kids.
LaTanya remembers hearing her daughter's longtime boyfriend, the father of Paris's children, arguing. An hour later,
I heard pow.
You heard them arguing. Think about this right here. For all these years, she's never heard them have a problem, though. Think about that right there. She never heard them having a problem. So, in my mind, they kept their business to themselves, like you should. The mama didn't really even say a bad word about the baby daddy.
I ran out my bedroom because their room was like across from mine.
LaTanya confronted him, saw a gun, and grabbed her grandkids and ran next door. A few minutes later, she heard another gunshot.
I still smell it. I still smell that gun smell. I'll never, ever forget that smell as long as I live.
Paris survived. Her boyfriend did not. LaTanya's now taking care of her grandkids, and their school system is too, helping them with gas cards, food, clothes.
We had to leave what we had on.
I like what the shirt say, if you can read this, you standing too close. Obviously, y'all, we is too close. That's what's up, but I like the shirt. But listen, according to the choices that we all make in life, it can put weight on other people's lives because of the choices. Now, she's put the weight of parenting on her mother, not knowing that she was going to put the weight on her mama, not knowing. But that's what happened. A lot of times we don't think it all the way through. And because they've been together for 15 years, neither one of them probably thought, well, hell, this person loved me. They care about me. They'll never kill me. Like, we damn near brothers and sisters. We done been together for so long. Oh, that's incest. But listen, we damn near like one because we've been together for so long. He won't kill me. She won't kill me. And you will be wrong. You have no idea the response someone is going to give when you decide to separate the family.
I had on a shirt and a sock and some socks.
And every day LaTanya goes.
She had on shirts. You ain't have on no shorts, mama. Whoa. Slow me down. Let's make sure we heard you right.
Clothes.
Shout out to Sosa for the $4.99 super chat. Say, I just turned 40. Say, we got a 13-year-old daughter and 8-year-old boy. Even a 5-year-old outside us, but it made us stronger. Say, 14 years is only one way. I'm trying to. A lot of y'all would not understand it because you have not been with somebody that long. It's just real talk.
Had to leave what we had on. I had on a shirt and a sock and some socks.
And every day LaTanya goes.
You ain't have. If you was in the house with them people, with your daughter and and the baby daddy, you ain't have on no pants, baby? Wait a minute. Or is you telling us that y'all live together? Because that's kind of what I'm thinking about, that they live together. And she was just laying around chilling, and she should. With a long T-shirt with nothing up under it, with some socks on because it's probably cold. It was January. You know what I'm saying? Or was it January or February? It was one of the cold months. You say Big Mama wear long shirts as gowns and nothing underneath. You right about that right there. That's why sometimes when the fan blown. All right, I'm nasty. Go.
To Grady, watching her daughter get stronger, start talking.
She knows her name now. She knows who I am. She knows she has 3 kids. When I say this young lady has come a long way, she has come. I'm in awe.
In awe.
This is something else though, but I was gonna let it go, but I gotta come back to it. So y'all live together, cause for you to just be in a shirt and some socks on, nothing up under, and nowadays y'all don't be wearing panties, so nothing up under, and y'all had to go ahead on just leave. They've been together 15 years. She was 37, if I'm not mistaken. Why y'all live? Well, it's not my business. But if you live with them, then, hey man, hold on, baby. Because listen, if you live with them, then how long did y'all live together? And then another thing is, if just out the blue this argument happened, or because she wanted to leave, could it have been arguments of you living there with them if you live there? I'm just saying. Or y'all know how we do it. We be thinking. I do understand the churn in there. We don't care about that. You had on the shirt and socks. She was going to leave him. You in their house. Say, Willie, when did you realize you was nasty? Say, inquiring minds want to know. Sometimes I be like, shit, since I was a child. And it's a shame that we call natural stuff nasty, but that's just what we call it. But listen. Now that I'm thinking a little bit more deep, Mama, wait. Because you still get it. Now listen. Baby, just looking at you and us players, we pretty much do anything. Shout out to Tanisha for the $2 super chat. Say she was in her room and rent high as hell. And now see, I don't see nothing wrong with if she lived with them. If it was the other way around, I would be like, that's a goddamn problem. It's a problem for them 5 to be living with her mama. Just in my mind, because that poor meat management. Just in my mind, that's poor monkey management. You already got three children, and now you got to live with your mama them. That's a problem. But y'all kind of know where I'm going. She had to run out the house what she had on, and she told it, and she had to tell us. She just had on a shirt and some socks. They was arguing in the room, and all she heard was a shot. I just want y'all to, damn it, I'm just thinking outside the box. It is what it is. Shirt on, socks, nothing underneath. They arguing in the room. She want to leave. She want to break up. Huh? Y'all? Nah. Y'all don't know where I'm going. Oh, my bad. And a sock. You right about that right there. Not both socks. A sock. Sounds like a 15-year struggle. So what's up? So she said the kids was in the room. Okay. Yeah. Come on, y'all. Y'all, we have got ourselves an honest, nasty leader. I'm trying to tell y'all here. Say, I would have ran out naked if I had to. But listen. Y'all not listening to what was said that got me going the way I'm going. Say, moms and daughters talk. She know what the issue was. Ain't no way in hell her mom wasn't in her daughter's business. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But listen. She had on a shirt. None underneath. A sock on. The children is in the room. Her daughter and baby daddy was in the other room or in the other part of the house arguing. Her daughter wanted to break up. They never had these problems before. Is y'all working with me? Say, Willie, I got you. Say, did she catch mom and the boyfriend? All right now. All right now. Listen. Now it takes me back to them saying her mom did not ask her what happened that night. Do she remember what happened that night? Hold on. Whoa. Slow me down. We'll bag it up.
Since February 2nd, tonight they finally moved her to a rehabilitation center so that she can begin that part of the recovery process. Her mom tells me she hasn't asked her daughter if she remembers that night.
I need to be a lawyer. She haven't asked her daughter, do she remember what happened that night? Say mom moves in and shit goes south. A lot of y'all really not thinking it through. They've been together 15 years. Now all of a sudden the daughter want to separate. Women typically do not want to leave men unless it's some cheating involved or they done messed up that paper. Typically. Say, what are you trying to say? They was hunching? I don't put it past nobody. Say, instant replay is hell on the Willie Show. I'm trying to tell you something. We thinking it through. They laugh out loud and say, Willie, you got to be stopped. Listen. She ain't even asked her daughter, do you remember what happened tonight? All right, cool. Bam. Maybe she's not there yet. She was in the house. Shirt, long shirt. One sock. Churn in the bedroom. Her daughter and her baby daddy on the other side of the house or in the other room. Daughter say she want to break up and leave. She heard a pop. She grabbed the churn and they ran out the house. Go to the neighbor's house. Then she heard another pop. Like the thought wouldn't come across nobody's head of maybe she is the cause, or she could have been the cause of this separation and or breakup. I'm not saying she is. All I'm saying is that I just think outside the box. I look at shit from all angles. It's a lot of y'all that refuse to think because people is family that they not hunching. A lot of y'all still refuse to think that incest not going on. And we grown. A lot of y'all refuse to think, oh, the mama wouldn't be banging her daughter's man. What planet is y'all living on? Do y'all know that is some of the most watched porn? And y'all still be like, I can't believe that. Really? And we like over 30 and over 40 around here. I'm confused.
People don't know that we were in the house. Me and the kids.
See, but she told us this, which kind of make it more like, Mama, is you telling us this to kind of to point out the situation that y'all was in, like a real bad, like we wasn't ready to go outside, like we wasn't even clothed to go outside, but to show y'all how afraid that we just had to go with what we had on. Is that what you trying to give us, or you trying to tell us? Me and the baby dad trying, we was playing.
LaTanya remembers hearing her daughter's longtime boyfriend, the father of Paris's children, arguing. An hour later,
I heard pow. I ran out my bedroom because their room was like across from mine.
Oh, she was in the bedroom. At the time, she was in the bedroom.
LaTanya confronted him, saw a gun, and grabbed her grandkids and ran next door. A few minutes later, she heard another gunshot.
I still smell it.
Okay. Mama was in the room with just a shirt on with a sock. All right, she can be in the room with a shirt on and a sock. I give it to her. I'm just thinking outside the box. Because an hour later, she heard them arguing.
We'll smell that gun smell. I'll never, ever forget that smell as long as I live.
Say, mama didn't have no man. Daughter had the boyfriend. Mama and boyfriend was getting it on. I don't put nothing past nobody.
Survived. Her boyfriend did not. LaTanya's now taking care of her grandkids, and their school system is too, helping them with gas cards, food.
And again, I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm saying that's what happened in my mind.
Clothes.
We had to leave. What we had on. I had on a shirt and a sock and some socks.
And every day LaTanya goes to Grady, watching her daughter get stronger, start talking.
She knows her name now. She knows who I am. She knows she has 3 kids. When I say this young lady has come a long way, she has come. I'm in awe.
In awe of Paris's beauty and newfound strength, and in awe of what they all survived that night.
This has been a journey I wouldn't wish on anybody.
Do you lack strength if you don't make it through a situation like this right here? Because a lot of people will say that she's getting stronger and stronger by the day. Strength. She's getting a strength. But would we say that a person is weak because they don't make it through? See, we tend to just use words out here, but again, we don't think it through. We don't think outside of our boxes. We listen to people talk, and we never challenge what people say a lot of times. It's like we really don't. Because of, she go to Grady every day. And listen, I'm not just saying this because she's saying it. I'm saying it because I hear multiple people on multiple stories. This person is being strong, and he or she is in recovery, and she looking strong right now. She's showing strength, or he's showing strength. They're making it through, but will we be able to say out loud, because these people didn't make it through whatever tragedy or situation that they have, that they are weak? Will we ever say that? And I'm pretty sure that we won't say it. But do we think it?
When I say this young lady has come a long way, she has come. I'm in awe.
In awe of Paris's beauty and newfound strength, and
beauty. I don't even understand why how she looks has to be said. I don't know. I think I just listened too hard. I don't know.
She has come. I'm in awe.
In awe of Paris's beauty, and
I'm in awe of Paris's beauty. Why would she be in awe of her beauty unless they're not speaking of beauty as in her look? Maybe they're using the term beauty as in like an overall person, like she's a beautiful person, like that. That's like the only way that I think that they could be referring to beauty as, just like an overall, just a beautiful person, you know. Say, Willie, you won't say it, so I said. Say, there was some hunching going on in that house. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Sosa for the $1.99 super chat. Say, Mom was jealous in all beauty. And listen, I play it back.
She has come. I'm in awe.
In awe of Paris's beauty.
Yeah, a beautiful soul. Now, I can go with that, the beautiful soul thing, cool. But if they not talking about the beautiful soul and they talk about her appearance as being beautiful, I don't know why it has to be said. I don't get it.
When I say this young lady has come a long way, she has come. I'm in awe.
In awe of Paris's beauty and newfound strength, and in awe of what they all survived that night.
This
newfound strength. I don't understand, and I'm educated. I don't. I'm educated. I've been to multiple colleges, never graduated, small enough to go to more than one, so I ain't got to have student debt like you. But look here. What do you mean newfound strength? What would we say newfound weakness because not recovering good enough or fast enough? I don't know. Newfound strength. Listen, the body tends to heal on its own if the brain allows it to heal. According to the damage, the body heals itself. I don't think that should fall under strength. Just in my mind. Say you just smart, Willie. You attended multiple universities. I'm trying to tell you something. Cause I liked it, the ladies. I ain't in this. But listen, like really though, I don't understand why we call it strength.
It's
though.
been a journey I wouldn't wish on anybody.
And LaTanya says that she never really saw any signs of domestic abuse until Paris decided to end the nearly 15-year-long relationship. That's when LaTanya says that things started to change and she heard name-calling, possessiveness, and saw anger in her daughter's boyfriend.
Whoa. So you ain't never heard name calling and possessiveness in your daughter? You just heard it about him, right? How many of y'all believe that? It's hard sometimes to believe when the family be talking about their loved ones because they don't want to make their loved ones look bad. They don't want to tell the truth about their loved ones because they know that truth can make them look bad to society. You can believe that there was never from the daughter if you want to. I don't believe it.
Of what they all survived that night.
This has been a journey I wouldn't wish on anybody.
And LaTanya says that she never really saw any signs of domestic abuse until Paris decided to end the nearly 15-year-long relationship. That's when LaTanya says that things started to change and she heard name-calling, possessiveness, and saw anger in her daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, so she been wanting to change. She been wanting to separate. Shout out to Ebony for the $1.99 super chat. Say 3 kids later and they living arrangements change.
That's a tough situation. So Hope, you said that they ran out with what they had. How is LaTanya adjusting now raising her grandkids?
Well, Fulton County Schools is helping the family.
Shout out to Fulton County School Board too. For the schools looking at helping with the churn.
You saw with some of the things that they were able to give them with gas cards and clothes and things like that. There's also a fundraiser that the family has started in order to help cover those medical costs and, of course, cover taking care of those 3 grandchildren.
Fundraisers set up to help with medical costs or something like that right there. Listen, like I tell y'all as good parents, good parents, you need insurance. You need insurance. I read y'all maybe 2 years ago, the criteria is getting paid if you commit suicide. You must have had that policy for 2 years. If you knock yourself off within the 2 years, you's a selfish son. I'm trying to tell you something. Wait after the 2 years if you're going to knock yourself off. Hope she make it through. Granny sound like an Underground Railroad recipient.
Children, all that information is on our website.
Okay, hope for it for us tonight. Thank you.
Orlando's in the building. What's happening? Yeah. Listen, I hope for a speedy recovery because that's a brain injury. We can hope for a speedy recovery, but typically there is no speedy recovery when you're injured in the brain, in the head. You get shot in the head. That's a problem. Sometimes you can make it through, yada, yada, yada. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. This is one of them things this is why a lot of times a lot of parents be trying to tell the kids who, the type of people that you should try to be with in relationships. But a lot of kids take it as, I don't want you running my life. I'm going to pick who I want to pick. I'm going to pick actually who I like. And typically the people that the children pick that they like, typically the parents don't like them because they know the type of people that they're picking. Just saying. Us as young folks, we don't want to listen to the people who have wisdom because we sit back and say, that was back in your day. Which a lot of stuff is back in their day. I get it. But some things will always stand the test of time. Character will stand the test of time. Hell, your work ethic will stand the test of time now. Just those two things is like a good thing that people need to look for. Say, Willie, can you do a tragedy on Apple Watts? Say she needs prayers. Is there a story out here for Apple Watts? Apple Watts, age, dead, an accident. I don't. Oh, Love and Hip Hop. April Watts, she's unresponsive. Oh, I saw the story yesterday. Her family, her sister confirmed that she was in a serious injury after hitting what it was, an 18-wheeler or something like that. It was some type of diesel truck. Yeah. Apple Watts' sister confirms that she was seriously injured following a car accident with a diesel truck. Oh, wow. That's so deep. I'm going to have to check the story out and see what's transpiring. And typically we don't do things on the weekend because we like to take the weekend off and to do some other things like that because I got to keep trying to make some money out here in these streets. But you never know what transpire, and you never know what we will see and what I will have to present to y'all. It may be on the weekend. Hopefully not, because I do need to rest my goddamn voice out here in these streets. Say her spleen is broke. Got to be more careful. One of my kin folks got in an accident probably like 6-7 months ago and broke their spleen too. Yeah. Say, so black femicide is not an epidemic. A lot of y'all don't know what femicide is. I heard the word before. I think it's taking a baby life or something like that, or is that something else? It's something else, femicide, that I heard. And I was like, I didn't even know that was a word. That's what's up. That's why I keep a dictionary close and I keep Google closer. That's what's up. Femicide, because I used to know what that word meant. Femicide meaning, femicide. Oh, the killing of a woman or girl, in particular by a man, and on account of her gender. And it says, and on account of her gender. A man killing a female. Now you got to ask yourself, yeah. Fetal side is for the babies. Yep. Notice something. Do they have a melicide? Do they have a melicide, a manicide? No. They don't. No. They don't want to have a term for the men. Do they have a term for the men? They don't want. No. Then I can care less about the term for the woman. Nope. I don't care nothing about that. Say describe also as a hate crime, Pastor. Damn. It's a hate crime to kill a female. Is it a hate crime to kill a male? Nah. Well, fuck them. Oh, oops. My bad. I mean that, though. I'm so men's rights. I can care less about your rights when you don't care about my rights. I don't care nothing about that. Say androcide is the killing of men or boys. Say androcide. It's like we computers. Android side. Like an android. That's what's up. Population control. Yeah. See, it's called murder. Yeah. Androcide is for the men. Okay. All right. As long as we got that right there with your female. I need to find a case where a female was charged with that right there. Because I've heard of men being charged with it. Of the female side and the fetal side. Which a female is never charged with fetal side, and they have abortions. Y'all play too much. That's what's up. Listen, y'all, we got to go on and get on up out of here. This has been the Midday Show. I appreciate you. Say andros equals man in Greek. Oh, see, boy, we stay getting educated around here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Listen. I appreciate y'all for being around here for the Midday Show, the Midday News. I am Willie Williams. Please remember to go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all subscribe to the website if you would like to support a player from the website. Click on the Get link. You get some merch for you and the children that you love and your side piece. Your STD Friday flings, all of that right there. I need your help. Listen, thank you for looking, sharing, thumbs up, and liking, PayPal and Cash App and Super Chatting. And remember, we are on podcast site. This is podcast. We on podcast sites. And for those of you who may not know, it's called Anchor and Spotify. We will try to get up on Apple, iTunes. Try like no later than Monday. We should be up there popping and locking. If you're not following me on IG and Twitter, please follow me at the WW Show. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Please come back at 8 o'clock tonight for the nightly news, the night show. I'm going to see y'all then, y'all. I'm out of here, man. Y'all be careful. Watch 23-6 in your 9.